in the invisible skies, two strategic bombers from two world superpowers play a silent but deadly role in global military strategy: the United States B-2 Spirit and Russia's Tu-160 Blackjack. Both not only reflect advancements in military technology, but also vastly different philosophies in designing long-range air power. B-2 Spirit, the stealth king of the skies. Known as the world's most stealthy bomber, the B-2 Spirit was designed for one purpose: to penetrate enemy air defense systems undetected. The aircraft first took flight in the late 1980s and entered service in 1997. What makes it nearly invisible to radar is not only its batwing shape, but also radar-absorbing coating technology and aerodynamic design that avoids radar wave reflection angles. The B-2 can sneak into enemy territory like a ghost in the night, said retired U.S. Air Force Colonel James Doolin in an interview with Defense Weekly. Powered by 4 General Electric F118 engines, the B-2 is capable of reaching targets anywhere in the world with the aid of in-flight refueling. Although its speed is not as high as other conventional bombers, its advantage lies in its ability to enter and exit enemy territory undetected. Tu-160 Blackjack. Speed is a shield. Meanwhile, from the east, Russia offers a different approach. The Tupolev Tu-160 Blackjack is the largest and fastest supersonic strategic bomber in the world. With its variable sweep wing design, the Tu-160 can adjust the shape of its wings for takeoff, cruising, and high-speed flight. Equipped with 4 Kuznetsov NK-32 engines, this bomber can reach speeds of up to Mach 2, or twice the speed of sound. This makes it a threat that is difficult to intercept by conventional fighter jets or air defense systems. The Tu-160 was not designed to hide, but to outrun threats, said Russian military analyst Viktor Baranets in an interview with RIA Novosti. Not only is it fast, but the Blackjack can also carry a massive weapons payload, including long-range nuclear cruise missiles, making it a symbol of Russia's strategic power in the modern era. Stealth versus speed, 2 philosophies, 1 goal. The comparison between the B-2 and Tu-160 reflects different military approaches. The U.S. opts for stealth and precision, while Russia relies on speed and massive firepower. Despite this, both share the same goal: to instill fear and maintain strategic dominance from the skies. Amid advancements in radar technology and modern anti-aircraft systems, a question arises: who will prevail in the future? Will it be the invisible stealth bomber or the unstoppable supersonic bomber? One thing is clear: in the realm of strategic weaponry, the skies remain the main stage, and the B-2 and Tu-160 remain its key players. However, with the rapid pace of technological advancement, the superiority of these two aerial giants is now being questioned. Countries like China, India, and South Korea are racing to develop new generation detection and interception systems, specifically designed to counter threats from the air, whether they come from stealth aircraft or high-speed ones. Symbols of strategic dominance. Regardless of their technology, both the B-2 and Tu-160 remain symbols of strategic dominance. Their presence in a region can drastically alter military calculations. When the B-2 appears in the skies over South Korea, or the Tu-160 flies over the Norwegian Sea, the message is clear. Air power remains the spearhead of hard diplomacy. We're not just talking about bombs, but also about political and psychological influence. A single flight by a B-2 or Tu-160 is often enough to send a message without firing a single shot, said Major Ret. Alexei Tatarinov, a Russian defense analyst. Conclusion: the skies are never quiet. As the world continues to change and technology advances at an extraordinary pace, the role of strategic bombers remains vital. Whether in military operations, conflict prevention, or power diplomacy, the B-2 and Tu-160, though born from vastly different philosophies, now stand side by side as symbols of aerial supremacy. The sky may be vast, but for true air power holders, every kilometer of altitude is a stage of power. And on that stage, the B-2 and Tu-160 are not merely aircraft. They are symbols of dominance, deterrence, and unmatched technological sophistication. However, new challenges continue to emerge. The world is now moving toward an era of asymmetric warfare and conflicts without clear front lines. In the modern battlefield landscape, air dominance is no longer determined solely by size or speed, but by the ability to adapt, hide within electronic networks, and strike from thousands of kilometers away without ever being detected. Future bombers: invisible, untouchable, and connected. The vision for the future is now focused on the next generation of bombers, invisible, untouchable, and fully connected to the digital battlefield. The U.S. is pinning its hopes on the B-21 Raider, which is claimed to be smaller, cheaper, and more difficult to detect than the B-2. Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and autonomous control are at the core of its new design. Meanwhile, Russia is not sitting idly by. The modernization of the Tu-160M2 is just the beginning. Secret projects, like the PAKDA, Russia's new generation stealth bomber, continue to be developed with the ambition of rebuilding its strategic air power. The question is no longer who is the fastest or who is the most invisible. The question now is, who is best prepared to face the radically changing landscape of future warfare?